Hi there, and welcome to Auntie Phyllis's Bajan Kitchen, where we recreate Bajan dishes as mother taught them. Let's start cooking. I consider this one of the most versatile fruits in the earth. Cooked in a variety of ways, the texture is phenomenal, whether you boil it, fry it, or roast it. Today, we consider the many ways breadfruit is enjoyed. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. The skin of this fruit is usually very tough, but inside it's nice and soft, smooth to the touch. So let's get this bad boy peeled and sliced up. I'll be back to show you some of the many ways we here in the Caribbean, Barbados in particular, cook breadfruit. Alright, so here we have our breadfruit. It's all peeled, it's washed and sliced up. Our hands are also now washed, and we want to get our pot on the way. So let's get our fire started. So guys, depending on how much breadfruit we are cooking, we'll get an adequate size pot. We'll add enough water to cover the breadfruit, and then we're going to add some nice salt to taste. After about 20 minutes or so, we will want to make a taste test to make sure it's nicely cooked. Good, so it's time to test our breadfruit. We're just going to stick a fork in it. As my mom would say, we want it to be fork tender. And yes, that's good. So now we can remove our breadfruit from the water. Remember, this is hot, guys, so be extremely careful. Oh, look at that. That's some lovely looking breadfruit. Alright, so now we want to pour off our water. So we're going to get a container and we're going to store it, as we will indeed be using back some of this water. So we want to now put the breadfruit back into our saucepan. We're also going to add a tad of butter. How much is entirely up to you, but we want to make sure that we get that nice creamy texture. Then we're going to pour enough water that can soak up the breadfruit, as we are now going to mash it up so we can get our potato masher ready. And back in the day, my mom would use the traditional cuckoo stick to whip this up. Today we can just crush it and get it as nice and soft and mellow, as they say, so that we can enjoy our breadfruit cuckoo. And now our dish that was washed and prepared for serving, we're going to just scrape all of our breadfruit out of the pot and into our dish. And there you have it, guys, breadfruit. That, as my mom used to say, we have it here in this little bowl. I kept a few that you can see, as we would say, it's stretched out, nothing done with it. People like to enjoy it just like this, plain and simple. A little butter, sometimes they would add some ketchup and some pepper sauce. And on this side we have, as most Bajans like it, mashed, whipped together, whichever word suits you, and we prepare it as breadfruit cuckoo. So here's another satisfying way to enjoy breadfruit: simply frying some chips. So after our breadfruit is cooled, we're now going to make some nice thin slices, and be careful, guys, we won't want to cut any fingers, okay? And just dice them up to some nice small bite-sized chunks. Now let's turn our attention over to our fry pan on the stove. As you'll see, I have some oil, and this oil I've infused with some spices like salt, curry, paprika, onion powder, garlic powder. Actually, any preferable spices you like, you can season the oil with it. Once it's nice and hot now, we can turn our stove down to a medium to low heat, and oh boy, does this smell good. Guys, I wish there was smell-o-vision. Let's start frying our breadfruit chunks. Oh my, I can't wait. Alright, so our breadfruit chunks, they're on this fire. And we're just going to fry these lightly on both sides until they're nice and crispy on the outside, where we can get that nice crunch, but yet on the inside it's going to be soft. If you care, you can put a paper towel to absorb any excess oil, but for me, I'm just going to allow them to rest just in the dish, keep the flavor. You know, I just like it that way. And look at that, beautiful, crispy, bite-sized chunks of breadfruit. Oh my head. So, friends, now to finish off today's presentation off camera, I prepared this beautiful half chicken. Oh man, this smells so good. It was baked, and you know, I then made this lovely old-time gravy. I'm sure if you check my previous videos, you'll see them on baking chicken, and you'll also be able to see one on making a simple Bajan gravy. Oh man, and here you have it, our breadfruit cuckoo. We've added our gravy to that, and yes, once it's cuckoo, we love to have it loaded with that sauce, that gravy. On the other side, I have some okras, and then another Bajan tradition that's seasonal, some avocado or pear. Here we have our beautiful, tasty baked chicken. So guys, all that's left now is for us to partake. Let's eat. Let's enjoy. So we're gonna taste our breadfruit cuckoo. It's soft, it's mellow, and it's definitely savory. And I'm sure that when you make yours, you'll enjoy it too. So I hope you enjoyed our cooking time together. Until our next video, bye bye, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button or drop a comment down below.